Hello, scholars. Today's strategy that we will be exploring will be the strategy you can see area models. Area models are very, very useful when you are a master at using your expanded form to support finding division using a division algorithm and an area model. So let's explore. Let's look at 629 divided by 5. First thing I want to do is I want to set up my division algorithm. I will start off with making my dividend box, placing my dividend 629 and my divisor 5. Then I set up my area model. I look at each value 629 and I place it along the top. For each place value, I make my column. I place my divisor outside the box, or outside the area. So now I want to find the values that equal each and subtract it. And I will show how it works with the division algorithm as well. So I look at 5, how many groups of 5 are in, or how many equal shares, I should say, are in 600. Using my multiplication and values of 10, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. 40 times 5 is too much as well. But if I look at 100 times 5, I get 500. 600 is my value, and I subtract it by 100. So 1/100 is my value, and I subtract it, leaving me with 100 remaining. This is what I carry over to the next place value. 100 plus 20 gives me 120. Now I need to see how many values or how many equal shares of 5 are in 120. I know if I multiply 5 times 20, that will give me 100. $100 from 120 leaves me with a value of 20. And I bring it over to the next place value. So now that I have 129 in my algorithm, I'm subtracting it by my value, 100, which leaves me with 29 here and 29 here. Now it's a matter of me finding a value that is 5 times a value that will allow me to subtract from 29. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. Oh, don't let me forget. I have 2 tens. So, back to 29. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5, or 5 ones, is 25. 5 times 6 ones is 30. So 5 times 6 is too much, but 5 times 5 fits fine, which gives me 25. "25 from 29 leaves me with 4, which is my remainder. Five goes here, 24, remainder 5. Simple. Let's try another one. Suppose I have an even larger number, like, let's say 629 divided by 15. Of course, rewrite with standard algorithm. Make my area model. This is going to be tight. Check my values and write my divisor. 15. 629. What times 15 gives me 600 or close to it? Let me try my tens. 4 tens times 15 gives me 600. That's why it's important that you are fluent with your multiplication. 600 minus 600 is 0. Nothing to carry over. So now I have 20. What times 15 gives me 20 to where I can subtract? What times 15 will give me something to subtract from 20? 1. 15 times 1 is 15. So 20 minus 15, 5 left over. Now how does that relate to our dividend or our standard algorithm? Well, so far I have 4 tens. That's what 40 is. 4 tens. So therefore, 4 tens times 15 gives me 600. S 629 minus 600 will leave me with 29. So now I have 1 unit. 1 times 15 gives me 15. One unit minus 15, which leaves me with 14. That's where the area model corresponds. 5 carrying over plus 9. 5 plus 9, which is carried over, is 14. Now what times 15 gives me something that I can subtract from 14? There is nothing. There is no value that you can multiply that can give you 14 or close to it by 15 to give you a value to subtract. So that's why it's 0. 15 minus 0 is 0. 14 is left over. That's why it's 41 remainder 14. Let me do a better one. Remainder of 14. And that's solving with an area model of large digits, of 1-digit divisors and 2-digit divisors.